Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jessica, and I am part of Just on a Journey here on my YouTube. That's a shitty introduction. What should the introduction be? Hey guys, my name is Jess, and I'm Just on a Journey. I am a 27-year-old business owner. I work remotely, and I love to travel. Today, I want to talk to you about how to save money. Especially as a 20-something-year-old, it's hard to do. Trust me, I know. I'm here to tell you that it is possible, and it's not as difficult as people make it out to be. The biggest thing when it comes to budgeting, in my opinion, is to set goals for yourself. And it's not related to money at all. It's just goals in life. You just have goals in life. It's just good to have in general. And those goals are completely and 100% allowed to change as many times as you want them to. Trust me, I change my mind on a daily basis. Right now, my main goal is to save money to take long-term travel trips. And then kind of on a more financial side is to pay off my student loans by the age of 30, which is in 3 years, which is terrifying on so many levels. But anyways, so I'm here to talk about not so much how to budget for those goals right now, but the three main buckets you should be budgeting for and putting money towards each month or each paycheck. The first one is an emergency fund. This is 150% the most important thing you need to have. If you are living on your own and you pay rent and you pay utilities and you have a car payment, whatever those costs are, if you were to lose your full-time job next week, health insurance benefits, you need to have a way to still pay your rent and still pay for food and gas and utilities and health insurance and all of that. And this is where the emergency fund comes in. You should have at least 6 months worth of money in your emergency fund so that you can pay for all of those expenses if you lose a job. 150% needed. Also, if you get a really high medical bill or if you have a bunch of car repairs, anything completely out of the ordinary. It should not be used to pay for a new dress you want to buy or to book a really expensive vacation to Hawaii. This is only for keeping yourself alive. It sounds morbid, but it's kind of true. So this is where you need to put money towards before you put money towards anything else. And again, the amount can vary depending on where you are in life. And once you have that money saved up in the emergency fund, do not touch it. Just don't touch it unless obviously it's an emergency. Once you have that emergency fund built up, whatever that number is, then start putting money towards retirement. If you're 22 and you're eligible to put money towards retirement, do it. Whether it's 1, 2, 3%, whatever. Put money towards your retirement every paycheck. Your employers will probably match a portion of it, and compound interest is a godsend. 22 in 50 years, that $50 you contribute each month is going to be worth so much more than $50 now. And it's silly not to be contributing to retirement. And then lastly is kind of the catch-all savings bucket. So this is any money you'll have left over each month from your paycheck that you don't spend on food and groceries and rent and car payments and student loans and health insurance. Any extra money you have, put towards your savings. And then within your savings bucket, you can divide it up however you want to. So for me, I have a monthly savings budget and it's just called travel because I want to travel as much as I can. So any money that I don't use each month for my bills and my other costs goes towards the savings account. If you're saving up to buy a house in 5 years, start contributing to the mortgage savings account each month. If you want to, start a business and you need money, put it into your savings account and set a fixed amount each month. So it's like you get a $2,000 paycheck, you're only really able to spend $1,500 of that because each month that $500 will already be put to your savings account. I set up automatic transfers in my bank account from my checking to my savings. So I know if I get paid $2,500 this month, I only get $2,000 of it because $500 is already accounted for. And you're just going to love yourself because, say, next June, you end up booking a 2-week trip to Europe and you're like, crap, flights are $750. I only have $500 in my bank account. Oh, but wait, I started doing a savings account last fall and I have $2,000 in it now. I can afford a flight. I can afford a nice hotel. I can even afford to go out for drinks and dinner sometimes while I'm in Europe. So, to recap, you have your emergency fund, which is number one priority in life. And again, that number varies for each person, but it should be at least 6 months worth of your living costs and expenses if you were to get in an accident or lose a job or something catastrophic. Once your emergency fund is filled in, start saving for retirement each month and contribute it to your savings bucket or whatever it is for those goals you're working towards. And that's really the gist and the simplified method of saving money and budgeting and goal setting. And it's different for each person, and it depends on your lifestyle and what your priorities are. And this might require you to kind of sit down and jot down ideas and where you see yourself in 4 or 5 years. And again, you're allowed to change your mind as much as you want, but at least you're planning and you're saving money now. And you'll have money whether you decide to buy a house or 2 years later an RV instead of a house. You're still going to have that money that you're saving. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you like this video, please subscribe or like it down below. And next week, I will be covering in more detail how to plan out your budget in an Excel spreadsheet. So thanks. Do it. Just do it.